Hello everyone, very good afternoon and welcome to your teaching session today. It's a rather lovely little piece. It's a setting of the Ave Verum Corpus. Of course, we've sung these words many times before with music by composers such as Mozart, and Bird and Elgar. Today we're going to be singing it to the music of another English composer and one you've probably heard of but in a different context. We're singing Pearsall's setting of Ave Verum Corpus. Pearsall, of course, best known for Leah Garland, and I think most of all for his arrangement of In Dulce Jubilo. But this is a rather nice, short little Ave Verum, which I think will very much add to our repertoire and hopefully enhance your day. So let's just check that everything's working here in the studio. Let's have an instrument that's a little bit more appropriate, shall we? Marvellous. So lovely to have lots of you with us this afternoon. And I hope everyone is very well. And hello to everyone who's watching later on. If you are new to the channel, my name is Ben. This is Home Choir and you are very welcome. Do consider sticking around and helping us grow. We are on our way to 10,000 subscribers. And as of today, we have 6,119. 6119, which is great. Could always do with more though. So just click that button down there and come and join us. It's all free. Hello to everyone who's watching live but not in the chat today. As always, hello to Helene and Bill and Val and Sue and Tony and Sally and Annie and Maureen and Harry and June and Katie and to Anna, Linda and everyone else who I know is watching. And then hello everyone over here. Some lovely messages. Lots of love to Susanna today and to anyone who left a message to Suzanne as well and to Liz. Good afternoon to those of you chatting away. Hello Alison, hello Christine, hello Claire, hello Dave, hello Jill, hello Emma, hello Gloria, hello Jackie, hello Jane, hello Janet, hello Mike, hello Soraya, and to anyone else. If I've missed you off, my apologies, that's down to YouTube. But it is great to see all of you. So let's get started. We are in the key of F major today, so we just so happen to have, for the purpose, a home choir sung in the key of F. So if I could invite you all to sing, and we'll start the show. Here we go, and... Now you see what happened there is I had the piano tuned wrong. Oh dear, can't get the stuff. So, home choir. Very good afternoon all of you and welcome to this, our teaching session here on a Wednesday. We've had a bit of a run of rather lovely opera choruses from Dido and Aeneas. I think it's time to return to our traditional settings of various bits of choral music. Today it is Robert Pearsall's Ave Verum Corpus and it is rather lovely. And so you'll find a score in the description. We will show the score on screen, of course. We'll start with soprano teaching, then alto, then tenor, then bass, and then a full choir sing through just before the end of the show. But of course, got lots coming up in the world of home choir. Tonight at 7 p.m, we have our latest episode of Sing for Happiness, which of course we are putting together in association with St George's Bristol and UWE Bristol. This is part of the groundbreaking series looking at the effect of singing on our moods. And this is the third tranche, and home choir is the digital choir for this amazing project. Now, of course, you won't be able to find this on YouTube by scouting around. The only way you can get into tonight's broadcast is via the newsletter. It is a newsletter subscriber exclusive link. And of course, if you're already signed up and paid up on the St George's Project, you get a link as well. So if you want to find out how to sign up for the newsletter and get access to this, well, just hang on a moment. The music includes Lean On Me and Time After Time. So a fantastic pair of pieces for tonight, and there will be a score available for Time After Time because it's kind of a big one. Now, coming up this week, well, we've got Can't Buy Me Love coming up on Friday. This is, of course, the Beatles classic, but in a madrigal style as originally set by the King's Singers. And I've just been recording it today and it's a lot of fun. We're just going to fa-la-la-la-la our way through Fun Friday into the weekend. And then Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, the coming week, we're going to be running some of our recent shows so that my family and I can have a few days to catch our breath and recharge, get ready for a very busy summer term. Sundays, broadcast at 11 a.m. is absolutely gorgeous. Lots and lots of beautiful pieces, including music by Purcell and by, I'm thinking, Taverner, John IV of Portugal, Lottie, a fantastic array. Almost all of it with a score on screen, so you can use it as sight reading practice, or if you'd just rather sit back and listen, you can enjoy our stunning sacred music programme. Now, of course, if you'd like to help support Home Choir, we are dependent on the kindness of our choristers. And so if you do enjoy Home Choir and you want us to help keep doing what we're doing, consider donating to us via homechoir.org/donate. Everything you give us goes right back into making these shows, as we are a non-profit, and we hugely appreciate everyone who supports us, whether it's a one-off or whether you're kind enough to support us on a monthly basis. Thank you to all of you. And that weekly email newsletter I mentioned, it's increasingly vital that if you are a member of Home Choir and you're subscribed to the channel, that you're also subscribed to the newsletter, because not only do you get all the links sent out in advance so you always know where they are, you get all the news, you get special opportunities, for example, like Sing for Happiness, that you don't get if you're just a subscriber to the channel. And the best part is it is completely free. So go along to homechoir.org, click newsletter, sign up, fill in the form, and you're done. And the Home Choir elves will do their thing, and in your inbox will appear, as if by magic, this wonderful, wonderful newsletter. And if you tell us when your birthday is, as Sue, Gina and Colette have done, well, we will sing you happy birthday when your special day rolls around. And it's Sue's birthday today, and it's Gina and Colette's birthdays tomorrow. So let's sing for Susan, for Gina and Colette, and we're going to come in after two. Everyone, are you ready? 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan, Gina and Colette. Happy birthday to you and many more. Many, many happy returns of the day to all three of you and to anyone else celebrating at the moment. So the music today, as I was saying, is by Robert Pearsall. And he was Bristolian, so came from just down the road from where I am right now, and was an interesting composer. He's one of these musicians who was born kind of in between ages. So he was born in the very, very last years of the 18th century and lived till the middle of the 19th century. But he wasn't one of these kind of newfangled composers who was pushing the extremes of harmony and of structure. Actually, he was a real traditionalist. He wrote a number of articles in the opening years of the 19th century, in the 20s and 30s, which were all about the importance of returning to the Renaissance roots and the purity of line. And when you look at his output, whether it's Leia Garland, whether it is In Dulce Jubilo, or indeed today's setting, which is Ave Verum Corpus, you can really hear that he loved the music of the Renaissance, and that he was, as I say, he was a traditionalist. So let's have a quick look at this. We're going to start off with the soprano line, and we're going to work our way steadily through sopranos, then altos, then tenors, then basses. If you're watching later on, of course, the links will be in the description so you can jump straight to the relevant part of the rehearsal. If you're here watching live, well then can I encourage you to just enjoy singing along, sing whichever part you like, and consider using this as, frankly, rather good sight singing practice. So this is an andante tempo, which is walking pace. Very, very nice little tune for the sopranos, mostly moving by step and by small leap. And so you've got to have a lovely, sweet smile on your face, sopranos, as we sing. Ave Verum Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine. Super. Let's try that together. Nice deep breath. Ready? And... Great. Then you grab a breath, as you hear the patchway singer doing rather luxuriantly there, going into bar 5. So this is the little answering phrase. Vere passul immolatum. Sing with me. And Vere passul immolatum. taking us to the cadence now. In cruce pro homine. Sing with me. In cruce pro homine. Now that obviously wraps up that first section. From Vere Parson, please, sopranos. The little character of Bell's song there, ready? And super. Now we have a little episode where instead of the choir all singing together, Pearsall changes the texture, and so we have the altos and sopranos here, a bit louder. Cuius latus perforatum. Listen. Let's sing that together. And cuius latus perforatum. Then we grab a breath and we sing Fluxit undanit sanguine. Leading us to the next line. Listen from Fluxit, bar 11 it goes. Leading us to our next note. So from Fluxit in bar 11 stops. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Fluxit undanit sanguine. Leading us to the next line where we go. Estor nobis pregostatum mortis in examine. Listen to that lovely line from bar 13. It goes. Let's sing together from Esto. Here we go. And Esto nobis pregustatum mortis in examine. Lovely. So what I mean, this is a really, really sweet piece. Now, to move us towards the end, Pearsall brings back some earlier material. Which is very familiar because we sang that a moment to Cuius Latus, but here it is. O clemens, o pie, o dulcis Iesu. Slowing a little bit into the last phrase. Let's sing that together, sopranos from bar 17. 2, 3, 4. O clemens, o pie, o dulcis Iesu. Taking us to the last line where we sing Fili Mariae, Fili Mariae. So just listen to the pitches there on that last line as we sing. Slowing, of course, into the last cadence. So let's sing that, sopranos. Fili from 21. 2, 3, 4. Fili Mariae, Fili Mariae. And there you have it. Right, what we're going to do is take it back to the start, and we'll have the soprano play through. All the other parts you're very welcome to sing along. And I'm sure altos have noticed you're not stuck on a G all the way through. You have a variety of notes. So I'm looking forward enormously to the alto part in the moment, but we're starting off with the sopranos with this beautiful sequential line. So take a nice deep breath, and here we go. And Ave Verum Corpus ex Maria Virgini, velicasum immolatum in cruce everyone. What a nice tune. A rather lovely little piece. And those of you involved with choirs and choral singing, not that there's anything wrong with Mozart's Ave Verum, but we've all done it a million times. Next time your choir director says, should we do Mozart's Ave Verum, say, what about this one? This is just as lovely, I think, in many ways. So let's have a look at the alto part. And so we can see here. Okay, there are some repeated notes, but they're all leading to nice suspensions. They're a bit lower than usual, and it's a nice little line for alto. So it goes. Ave Verum Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine. Of course, when you have a repeating line like that, you want to grow towards the note change. So let's sing that with me, and indeed, let's sing it with the Patro singer starting there. Nice deep breath, and Ave Verum Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine. Take a half beat off the end of Virgine to give you time to breathe for the next entry in bar 5. So it goes. Sing that with me, and then we grab a breath and we sing in with me in the piano. One more time with the recording ready, and now this lovely little episode here, Curios latos perforatum. You get the nice bit here, altos, because you have all the nice clashes. So it goes. Curios latos perforatum. Let's sing that together, altos. Nice deep breath, and Curios latos perforatum. Super. Just going to sneak that down a little bit. It's quite loud. Now then. Leading us to the next bar. So it's Fluxit undaret sanguine. Let's sing that together with the recording. Nice deep breath, and Fluxit undaret sanguine. And we can hear that note is leading us to our next note in bar 13. Esto nobis pregos tatum mortis in examine. So just listen to that line played on the piano from 13. It goes. Sing that together with the singer from bar 13, Estoridi, and Esto nobis pregos tatum mortis in examine. And we're obviously pulling the tempo back just a little bit to respect the musical shape. And then just as with the sopranos, this part is a repeat of the second half of this piece. Okay, but this time we sing O clemens opie, O dulcis Iesu, leading us to our last line. So from O clemens, nice deep breath, altos, ready, and O clemens opie, O dulcis Iesu. Now our last line. just as before, beautiful and sweet, we sing Let's sing that together, altos. Ready, and and then pulling the dynamic back just at the end. And we delay that resolution because it's a lovely moment. Fili Marie from bar 21. Ready, altos. 3, 4. Sorry, that was my fault. Let's go from bar 21. That's the one. Okay, here we go. Deep breath and and we hold that last note for a good long while. Let's take it from the top, and then we'll look at the tenor and bass parts. So sopranos are still there. Altos, though, this is your playthrough. Tenors and basses, if you want to get started on your reading, that's fine there. But this is an alto sing-through. Are we ready, altos? Deep breath, and...
Ave Verum Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine vere passum immolatum in cruce pro homine cuius natus perforatum uxitum donet sanguine est nobis pregos totum mortis in examine o clemens obie o ducis Iesu Fili
There we are. What a change to sing such a well-written and frankly interesting alto part. So let's have a look now at the tenor line. And this one, as you can see, doesn't go desperately high, at least not right at the start. First bar is sung by the sops and altos, and tenors start here. And so we sing tenors. Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine. Okay, you do finish your ne earlier than everyone else. Listen to those pitches. Okay, so let's practice coming in tenors. Here's the rest of the choir. And Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine. Then you grab a breath and you come in on that E, on Ve, which is tied across the bar line. So it's 1, 2, 3. Vene passum immolatum in cruce pro homine. Just listen to the pitches for that. Coming in on the E at the end of bar 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so let's sing that together. Coming in on that E tenors, coming after 3, 1, 2, 3. Vene passum immolatum in cruce pro homine. Super. Now the next line, starts with the sopranos and altos. So we get a count of 4 to take a nice deep breath. Tenors, and if we follow the soprano line, gives us our note in bar 10. Okay, so we sing Perforatum fluxitunt sanguine, coming back up to the F. Okay, let's have a go at singing that line. Let's have the altos and sopranos leading us in. So we're coming in after 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Perforatum fluxitunt sanguine. 2, 3. There, you heard there. We jump up to the C in bar 13. So it's 1. Estor nobis pregustatum with me. And 1. Estor nobis pregustatum. And then we sing Mortis in examine. Listen. With the piano and Mortis in examine. Lovely. Let's go from the Estor nobis here at bar 13 after 1. Ready? And 1. Estor nobis pregustatum mortis in examine. It's definitely worth remembering that line, because we're going to sing it again with different words. The sopranos and altos put this lovely line in and we sing O pie, o dulcis Iesu, Filii Mariae, Filii Mariae. Almost identical, just the words are different for the second time. So let's give that a go, tenors, shall we? Coming in after 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And just really, really soft at the end. Let's do the whole tenor part from the top, and then it's over to the basses who are waiting patiently. That's the soprano and alto line, and tenors come in here, as indeed to the basses, but this is the tenor sing through, so let's have fun. Here we go. And 2, 3, 4.
Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine vene passum immolatum in cruce homine. Perforatum fluxitum daret sanguine, estor nobis pregustatum mortis in examine. O pie, o dulcis Iesu, Filii Mariae, Filii Mariae.
There we go. Now then, we'll have a look at the bass part before we then put everything together in a few minutes' time to sing it from the top. And so basses, thank you as always for your patience. And you've already heard a lot of this, I'm sure, but it starts off with the sopranos and altos, and they sing an E and a G, which leads us to your note here in bar 2. And basses, we sing Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine. Listen. It's worth noting there that the 4th note of bar 2, that's C, that's the note you come back to the end of bar 3 as well. Okay, so let's give that a sing after 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine. Now you see, I've put vere in. Although that's not quite what's written, I'm sure you'll forgive me on that. I see why. It's because it's a bit of a not entirely clear. It's slurred by whoever set this, but then the words are like that. Okay, so that's why I did what I did. There's always good reasons for it. Let's do that one more time because this goes on now to an A in bar 5. Let's give it a go, basses. One more time from the top. Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine. Now from there, from that A re passum immolatum. Mostly it's 4ths, but then coming up that 6th and then dropping down. Let's sing vere from the start of bar 5 basses. Ready? And vere passum immolatum. And then in cruce pro homine. Listen. With me. Ready? And in cruce pro homine. Fabulous. Now we have a bar of silence for the tenors and basses before we come in. Okay, so we sing Perforatum fluxit undanet sanguine. Finishing at the start of bar 13. Let's try that with the upper part. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4. Perforatum fluxit undanet sanguine. And you notice there's a little bit of rubato just at the end of bar 12 to allow the music to breathe. Ta, 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 ta. There. Now, after the first beat of bar 13, we drop down and we sing Estor nobis pregus tatum mortis in examine. And we're going to follow the tenor words there, ba 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 ba, because it's the only way it makes sense any other in any way. So here we go from Estor nobis and Estor nobis pregus tatum mortis in examine. Lovely. Now, just as before, a bar of soprano and alto, and then the same notes, just with different words here. O pie, o dulcis Iesu, Filii Mariae. Breathe. Filii Mariae. And if the low F is too low for you, just sing the octave above. So let's go from O Clemens, it's a bar of nothing, and then we're in on this note. Ready, basses? Deep breath. O pie, o dulcis Iesu, Filii Mariae. nice rumble there on the last note. Let's take it from the top. So, sopranos, altos, tenors, and basses, but this is the bass sing through, and in a moment we'll have the full choir step forward. So here we go, from the top, have fun, and 2, 3, 4.
Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine vere passum immolatum in cruce pro homine. Perforatum fluxit undaret sanguine est nobis pregustatum mortis in examine. O dulcis Iesu, Filii Mariae, Filii Mariae.
There we go. So everybody, I'm just going to take it all back to the start, and I'll invite the entire choir now to step forward, and we'll have all the singers at the same level. And if you've enjoyed the broadcast, please don't forget to hit the like button, which is free, as indeed is subscription. It would really help us if you haven't subscribed, if you could click that button and share it with anyone you think would find this piece interesting, challenging, or generally speaking, rather lovely. And we'll sing it at a Sing Sunday near you coming soon. But for now, this is Pearsall's Ave Verum Corpus, taught in full exclusively here on Home Choir. And I do hope you enjoy singing it. Sopranos, altos, tenors, and basses. Here we go.
Ave Verum Corpus natum ex Maria Virgine vere passum immolatum in cruce pro homine. Perforatum fluxit undaret sanguine est nobis pregustatum mortis in examine. O clemens, o dulcis Iesu, Filii Mariae, Filii
And there we have it. That is our teaching for this week. I really hope you enjoyed it. And do join us, of course, on Friday, as we'll be singing some Madrigalian Beatles and more besides. You've then got a gorgeous Sunday show going out at 11. Some of our favourite pieces from the last few years, including Hear My Prayer, O Lord by Henry Purcell, Song for Athene by John Taverner, and so much more. Next week on Wednesday, we're going to rerun our Birth of the Cool Miles Davis talk, and then a fabulous Crooning Fun Friday before we're back live on the following Monday. So great to see all of you here live today, and those of you watching later on, thanks again for being here. Do remember hit the like, do remember hit subscribe, and we'll see you on Friday. All the best, Home Choir. Take care. Bye.